Hello. As you can see, I got a new mic for voiceovers and to just do stuff at the computer so I don't have to use my shotgun mic. So I'm just kind of testing it out with this episode of what I bought. So I guess we'll get started with the movies. Not really a lot of movies. But there they all go. Not a lot of movies, but just some I've picked up. Um, First, Friday the 13th, Part 3 on VHS. Um, the reason I bought this was, I guess in between moves, I lost it. I have all the other ones through Freddy vs. Jason. I just don't have this. So, you know, I had to pick that up, complete it. I don't know why the third one got lost, but it did. Now, coming up is if you've seen the episode that me and Jake did of what we've watched, um, Frankenhooker and Street Trash. Frankenhooker is one of my favorite movies of all time. And the only other copy I had of that was. Did I? Yeah, I ended up putting it up. It was an Arrow video release that was a Region B DVD when I used to collect a lot of Arrow videos. Um, and I don't have a region free player anymore. I'm trying to save up for a region free 4K player. And I already got my first 4K movie picked out. You'll see that when I get it. But I need to upgrade that. And Street Trash, I've never owned. Um, I always kind of liked the movie. I just never really got around to buying it because every time I tried, it was just expensive by that time, and I just had other stuff I wanted to buy. I had to rebuy The Burning, another one when I was moving around a lot. I lost it, and this is one of my favorite slasher movies. As you can tell behind me, that is an original poster of The Burning. Original poster. And yep, Harvey Weinstein's right there. Yeah. So yeah, I had to rebuy The Burning. Not a bad gig. I really want one of the Thorn VHSs of The Burning. I think the cover, it's like a hard clamshell, and I think the cover is the stuntman doing the fire stunt when Cropsy was burning. I think that's what the cover was, and I've always wanted that one, but again, out of my price range. Can't really afford that one. Now, this is the last movie I bought, but I bought Trick or Treat, which I always liked this movie. And I think, as everyone remembers, this is the one where it had Gene Simmons and Ozzy Osbourne plastered on the cover with images of themselves that were modern day images. Like I remember, I bought that at a Walgreens back in the day for like $1 or something. And I always thought the movie was really fun. And I checked out some of the bonus features, and they have like an hour and 40-minute documentary of the making of this movie, and it was really interesting. It's a nice insight to how production went and how they got Ozzy and Gene Simmons and how they acted on set. And I'll just tell you now, you probably already know, but one of them was more favored than the other. I'll let you guess which one. Okay, the next one I'm going to show you. It's not really a toy, really, but it's really cool. I found this on Amazon when I was looking for Hellraiser toys because I've never had any Hellraiser figures. Look, it's a link configuration, and if you do this, it's really cool. Let me put this right. It's really cool, and it comes with a little stand. And that is like on my you know that table you all have that you just put, random knickknacks, and well, I guess I got a lot of knickknacks when I count all my toys as knickknacks. You just kind of put stuff on. I put my keys like in a coffin and all that. I put it on that table with my incense, and the new cat we got keeps knocking it off. I don't know if he's trying to experience pleasure beyond pain, or I don't know. But this is the next one I got. I've never bought this brand of toy, but I just couldn't resist. It's the Wolfman. Let me see if I got that in frame. Yep, that's the Wolfman. Um, like I said, I've never seen this type of toy. It was just Universal Monsters. It's Jada Toys, I guess is the brand. They also have the Invisible Man, but he didn't have that. I would have bought that too. But I just thought it was a little different because normally, lately, I've been buying NECA. Um, Something I picked up the other day, which I picked up with something else over there. Um, the 40th anniversary of Evil Dead. Yeah. Got the sexiest man alive. Right here. At my own will. And I just like to say, like, these Ultimate figures that NECA do uh, really outshine a lot of the other figures that are coming out. Which, I know there's other ones that are good, it's just, NECA's kind of the easier one to find, like, in the wild. And I like to go hunt for stuff because it seems like pre-COVID there was more hunting. Like there used to be more video stores around me and like places that sold movies and DVDs, and now really it's just Walmart around me at least. And it's just sad. I miss going out on my weekly runs and finding cool shit, and it's just it's a shame it's not like that anymore. But there has been a abundance of like toy stores popping up around me, and I go to one frequently. So I'm glad I have that at least. I just kind of wish the video aspect was there. No, this is huge. Um, the Howling, the werewolf figure. Now this is one I may take out of the box because I have my other Howling figure up there. I showed it in another video. Um, yeah, that's sick. I saw that. I didn't even blink. I just walked right up to the counter. Like, there's nothing else I'm going to find that's going to be better than this. So that's really cool. And I like that the Howling's getting a lot more representation because for a while there, it was just American Werewolf in London, which is a fine movie. I mean, I'm not trashing it. But I've always been more on the side of the Howling than American Werewolf. I don't know why. It's and honestly, it's probably a better movie series because some of the Howling sequels are good. Okay, this one is really cool. I thought I wasn't gonna get this one because I went to the website and it sold out pretty quick. But my mom ended up finding it for me for an early birthday because my birthday's in about a week or so. But check it out. Thanksgiving, John Carver. Yeah. Yeah. And there will be no leftovers. Yeah. I saw this in theaters when it came out, and I am not an Eli Roth fan. I'm not. The last movie I saw of his in theaters was The Green Inferno, and I remember being really pissed off when I left that theater. Um, he's not a director that I can say, like, I think when he does stuff well, he does it very well. Like, there's always a scene in one of his movies that is very good, and or a concept that is not explored in his movie, but it's referenced to, and like there's characters that like I want to follow them rather than the characters that we're following, because he used to write really annoying like douchebaggy frat bro characters, and I never liked that because the horror movies I grew up with weren't like that. There was always one in there, but it wasn't like the whole cast of douchebags. But that one he did very, very well on. I don't think it was written by him. I think he just directed it. I think it was written by the guy who wrote the short with him. And he did good, and apparently there's a sequel coming up, and I'm kind of excited about that. Now, this is the one I bought with the Evil Dead. Yep. I finally got my hands on the Pamela figure. Which again, look at all that stuff it comes with. Yeah, and now I own basically every NECA Jason variant that they came out with, even the video game one. Which that was cool because the box would open. The battery's dead now. I don't know how to change it, and really I don't want to because I'm afraid I'll fuck it up. But when you opened it, it would play the theme from the video game, and that was really cool. Now there's one more. Let me get it. Let's see. Yeah, there's one more. Everything else I've shown. Okay. Now I splurged on this one. Yeah, check that baby out. The the sideshow, is that what sideshow collectible Jason? Now that was like a lot of money, but I was going through some. I just thought I deserved something special because you try to tell yourself you're special, so you sometimes you treat yourself, and this is one of them. This I love. It's on my VCR. I couldn't keep it in the box. You have to take this one out. And he also comes with an axe, but the machete is so perfect. I do kind of think it's funny that like he's held up by the crotch. I think that's kind of funny. But yeah, that. And they also have they have Leatherface, which is cool. Or they're coming out with Leatherface. The guy at the toy store was telling me about it, and I really hope it's classic Leatherface, or even obviously Texas Chainsaw 2 Leatherface. I take that too, but yeah, I may get another one of those. I just gotta, I guess, really need to deserve something. But yeah, that's it for this episode of what I bought. I just kind of do these things just to kind of just put content out mainly while I'm doing other episodes, and also just create discussions. Like, talk about the stuff that you found, like, in the wild, or ordered online, or got on eBay, or tell your stories, guys. Like, let's start this community going. I need some campers. That's what you'll be called from now on, is campers. But yeah, let's get this stuff going, man. All right. See you guys next time.